mid lane as well, potentially, as Kanavi chasing down here. Lee's going to be in trouble. The Cyclone is there. Jiejie, ever frosted, tries to buy space for his team, but just taken down. Meiko next, as they do answer jungle for jungle, but 369's here. Lee has nowhere to go. Flashes over the wall now, trying to chase down Meiko in the meantime. 1 HP for him as Lee turns it around. He manages to get one. If JDG can tie a bow on this series in what would be a truly surprising result, a 3-0 if they could finish it off. But EDG, like you say, much more in terms of early game tools available to them. Let's see if they can scrap with the very best.
We'll be discovering who the very best are, of course, when the winner of this series goes against the winner of, well, I suppose, BLG and the other team who won't be making it directly to the finals in our finals. Our very last match of LPL Spring, just around the corner. Looking at that in the future, of course, anyone who gets to those finals will go to MSI. Now we've got this point, which is a little bit awkward, because Fofo can just hold this wave in front of his tower, with the Blitzcrank around the corner as well. It means that Knight needs to play a little more respectfully, doesn't want to let this wave die outside of the turret as well. It means that he isn't in river, which means EDG can look for something.
Kanavi just jumping into Meiko's face saying, hey, you can't pull me if I'm already next to you. The whole gang is here from JDG. Jiejie flashed on by Kanavi as JDG won a third here. Fofo forced underneath the mid lane and it splashes out from JDG to find all three. A hat trick to kick off the third game.
Wonderful early skirmish from JDG, despite EDG having more tools to play around. Something like the very first Akali ultimate of the game, have some skirmishing in their own right. JDG find the angle.
EDG. And I just want to mention as well, look at the scoreboard. Look how neat that is. 102 across 3 players and then 0-0-3 for missing. That is just, I don't know, something very pleasing to look at right there. It's 369 trying it out onto Ala as well. They're all out at the top side immediately, though, answered by Ala's own ultimate. Can he finish the job? Yes! 369 just rolling 9 today, winning on the Sion and winning against the Sion.
Did Ala just cancel his own ultimate? Did he cancel that? It felt like he dropped that early. He didn't get out of range of 369, who was waiting for that, you know, the stacked up Fofo strikes. Suddenly...
But it's not just about 369 versus Ala. This is EDG's drafting versus JDG's, where we've seen 369 have counterpick every single game, and obviously using them very effectively. Fantastic stuff out from the individual player, but I think this can just be put on Ala here as Mystic dodges yet another hook. Gravitum is there. That's going to be a long-range crescendo as well. As now the Cyclone comes out from Kanavi, looking for Meiko, taking him down. A handshake isn't available, as all out at the top side as well. Ala's in trouble once again. I don't think 369 can dive.
Can't dive, but he just chunks him out so much that Ala just has to sit away from the wave yet again. Can't do anything in this individual matchup, and nor can EDG, it seems, in the series, do anything about the 3v3 bot side. Kanavi has absolutely brutalized Leave and Meiko at every opportunity. Sometimes it's starting in the 2v2, sometimes it's starting from Kanavi getting his own look into things safely. At 369, one of the things which he's been doing really well this series has been playing weak side as well as he can. Use the W.
Jiejie's tagging the tower.
No!
Oh, no! It's an absolute disaster for Jiejie. I think he's had such an incredible split, but today feels like he's a different player.
This replay, again, misses the Vault Breaker Q. The W is already channeled from 369, which gives you that damage reduction. He uses the ult, uses the flash, doesn't get the kill, goes down. It is a disaster play, and as we're in replay, Leave dies again. Knight at least going to get shut down.
In trouble. It's an opportunity, it's a kill for Fofo. Very well done. Jiejie coming in at the last second. Realistically, that was all Fofo. 369 could be in trouble as well on the top side, but he'll get out with his life. That I've seen Knight punished for being a bit over-aggressive, for being a bit overconfident when none of his team are nearby. You know, back on Top Esports, when they were winning, that is a team that was well known for being overconfident. Knight being punished for trying to make plays while the rest of his team is over in the bottom side of the map. Now EDG grouping up, and Kanavi happy to just charge into the mix. Jiejie's already gone down. The hostile takeover pulls them all back in. Fofo the next target as Meiko's already fallen, and the handshake pulls Fofo back into the play. In the meantime, Leave is taken out by 369. It's all going sideways for EDG. As JDG, this game is a victory lap.
It absolutely is. EDG, they try and position around this mid lane again, wait for a pick somehow, some way, but JDG, they pounce, they pull the trigger, and yet again in this series, JDG use their engage, far better than EDG. They're waiting to see just everything fall apart.
Oh my days, Allah's actually going to die as well! They get a bonus and Ruler walks away somehow with his life. And look at the scoreboard right now.
He's ahead of the game. What a playmaker he has been. This game has been even more dominant than the last games from JDG and crew. This has been the most dominant one. This is not getting better for EDG, and you know what? We come out of that replay. Knight is feeling it again. Second item, Medjai's looking to snowball.
Oh no, lead caught again.
Four more stacks.
Plowed down. Feels like JDG just rolling on through. And anyone who goes near gets taken apart. 369. I mean, Meiko, you could hook him if you want. I'm not sure that's a fight you want to take. As Knight caught out here, Meiko pulls him away, but he's actually pulled him away from the damage. Knight gets himself a bit of survival, but Fofo takes him down in the end. Perhaps the fight for EDG. There's a double for Fofo now. Is this the turnaround? Fofo trying to escape on the top side. Kanavi not going to chase it in the end. As the rest of the team is here. Ruler trying to get damage out to Allah, but he is tanky at this point. You can see they're struggling to get through that health bar. They will finally take him down. But again, JDG still in control of the game.
About Cannon, but that's been banned the entire series. This top lane meta in this series has been about Sion, and JDG have been ahead of that meta.
Allah in trouble once again, knocked back here. 369 has so much damage to work with. The knockup isn't going to be enough. 369, 2 solo kills on Allah in this game. He is having a monster performance. Now EDG pinched in the mid lane as well, potentially, as Kanavi chasing down here. Lee's going to be in trouble. The Cyclone is there. Jiejie, ever frosted, tries to buy space for his team, but just taken down. Meiko next, as they do answer jungle for jungle, but 369's here. Lee has nowhere to go, flashes over the wall. Now trying to chase down Meiko in the meantime. 1 HP for him, as Lee turns it around. He manages to get one into 2 for 2.
2 for 2, but EDG, they're still being pushed back. They're still not in a position. They might even get chased out at this point. Meiko, without any teammates, trying to teleport to the tower.
Is it in time?
No, it's not. Trying to teleport behind him, trying to stop being executed. Does not. I will admit it. I thought walking into this series, I thought Allah could be really running away with the top lane matchup. Top side, Fofo now caught out.
Oh, the charm lands, the Everfrost lands. See you later, Fofo taken out of the picture, and that's Baron. Surely that's Baron. Realistically, what can EDG do? Jiejie could look for a miracle steal, but that's about it, and he's blast coning out of dodge. And, you know, back to that conversation top lane, like you said. Allah coming in, looking like the better top laner you would have thought on paper. But when you take away his Kennen, when you answer his Jax with a counter pick, what can he do? Turns out not a lot. 369 owning the matchup today.
As JDG now really on the brink, more so than ever, reaching their first MSI ever. A new representative from the LPL towards that international tournament. JDG hungry for that international tournament.
Yeah, hard to make it to MSI when you've got Xiaohu on RNG, the Kings of Spring. But this time, Xiaohu left RNG. This time it's wide open. And JDG want to make it on over to London. Herald denied, as now the engage comes out from EDG. The hostile takeover across the team. It's absolute carnage, but it's just a stat stick for JDG right now. As Knight still surviving. With Ruler down, maybe this is a winnable fight. A great charm comes on through off the back of the all-out from 369. Another charm is there. And even if you take down the AD carry, it's just not enough to win these fights.
It's not somehow, some way, EDG find themselves in a game. Safety, high kill participation champion means that this item gets so much value. Now, Knight very much ahead of the game yet again, picks up a sorcery elixir, ready to fight this dragon. They're ready to end this series.
I mean, 369 is already fighting as Kanavi finally arrives, but 369 might have gone too deep. He gets out, he survives, and now the Cyclone across the whole squad. The damage dealers are arriving. And this might be everything now as Kanavi keeps on pushing forwards with the rest of the team, not even with him. He doesn't need them. Knight finds a max range charm on Fofo. And JDG just decimating EDG here. Ruler finds a bonus kill. He's blast coding towards the Akali. That's not how that works.
It's not how it works, but who cares at this point? Ruler, ready to take a new step towards another podium, another first place finish in another region.
For the first time ever, Jin Dong Gaming will make it to MSI, and they make it to the LPL finals once again. decimating EDG 3-0.